Alright guys, so this is what we're picking up today. This guy called me, he wants me to take this little pile of stuff. It's a bunch of aluminum wheels, air conditioner, A coil. Looks like there's a furnace over there too. Some garbage in here too, but I'm not taking that obviously. Another aluminum wheel. Big air conditioner. I already threw that pressure tank in. It's gonna be a busy day today. We got a foot of snow coming tomorrow, or tonight into tomorrow. So everybody's calling me, wanting me to get this stuff done. We'll see what we could do. But I got some other stuff to talk to you about. So we put new leaf springs on the white truck here after those tickets. I had already had them ordered, which is the funny part, because I got tickets for stupid shit and whatever. But all right, let's see what we can do today. A wise man once told me, once you know how to make money and work hard, you'll never be poor. Well, this is how I make my money. Alright guys, so we're back at the house. My buddy Joe, Lunchbox, had a couple things. Computers he ripped apart. But actually I might throw that for dirty aluminum, because it's got the motor block and everything on it. Yeah. That'll go as dirty aluminum because I have some over there already. But this is all the stuff I picked up from there. There's a bunch of aluminum wheels. And the guy gave me a pickup truck bed, and he also has a bed liner for this truck. So that's pretty cool. So I can put the bed liner that he has in there. A couple furnaces. There's a bunch of small stuff. A couple pieces of brass I picked up. And a couple things there. But he's got a couple more. Like I said, he's got a pickup truck, a 6.5 foot pickup truck bed, and a bed liner. He's going to cut it in half, and he's got some other thing he's going to cut up also. But I wanted to show you guys, I changed the leaf springs in my white truck here. Me and my buddy John did it. Yeah, shout out to John for helping me on Saturday, and his wife Amy for making me food. But we added the new leaf springs. I bought these are whole packs. And I just had to put my cradle on and everything. And I bought new U-bolts that you guys seen in the previous video. So what was on here was you had 3 springs. A lot of the Fords come with 3 springs. So this was basically the same 3-spring pack with just an extra leaf in it. Brand new springs. As you see, brand new U-bolts down in there and everything. And you see the Sumo. Now I can show you the Sumo springs. So these were touching on the axle. And now with the new springs, they're about 1.5 inches above the axle. So I'd have to squat 1.5 inches. And I can like get my head through the wheel well here now. I got a little bit of rust I got to touch up here. But this is the only panel that's rusting, because of that was been changed. But look at the old leaf springs. So these are the old springs out of my truck. Look how flat they are. They're actually flat before they start arcing. And those are even worse. This was the driver's side. This was the passenger side. And look, like they're all bowed and everything. They're garbage. They've been on the truck new. And, you know, the racks are 100 pounds a piece. And this was the bottom leaf spring. Look how thick the bottom spring was on these 250s. So when it sits like that, now you can see how flat it is. But look, the other one won't even... Look at that. I thought it was cracked. It's not. It's just completely blown. So my main spring was blown on the one. And on this one's bent. See how it's like crooked? It's hard to see. But this one's fine. This one's bent. On the other one, that one's bent. Look at it. You can see how the springs were bent. And that was what was causing it to squat. So this trailer was the same height. The ball was just touching it. So you could see how much more we raised it. So the bottom of this here was touching the top of this ball. So we raised it about 2 inches, the rear of the truck. And, you know, there's some weight in here, so it must have went down a little bit. I'd say it went up probably about 2 to 2.5 inches is what we raised the rear. And it's funny because that cop was like, oh, there's a lot of weight in your truck because it's squatting. No, those leaf springs are just worn out. Worn out leaf springs, man. It'll do it every time, you know. If your truck looks like it's loaded and there's not a lot of weight in it, nobody knows what it weighs. You know, if your truck is squatting and it's sitting bad, you know, you could have 1,000 pounds in the truck and it looks like you got 5,000 pounds. Nobody knows, you know. So if it looks like it's unsafe and it looks like it's squatting, they're going to just assume that it's overweight. And that's what they assumed that last time. That's what that cop thought. So he got a rude awakening. You know, he didn't even know the law and everything. And I told him I ordered the springs. I just haven't done it yet. I said they're not broken. I thought it was broken, but it was just twisted. And it was probably getting ready to snap. So it was a good time I did it. I mean, there's 220,000 hard scrap metal mileage on these springs, guys. So of course they were going to be bad, you know. And this truck, being it has that liftgate all the time, that's 500 pounds in liftgate. You know, most average trucks, you put 500-600 pounds in the back, stand on a, you know, have two people sit on the tailgate, and it goes down 2 inches. That thing is always there riding, and it kind of makes it a little jittery ride and everything because it's on there. But truck's looking good, picking up scrap. Now, I drove away the other day, and the breakaway switch popped out. After all that frustration and all that bullshit, so I go and buy a new one. This is not the correct one. So now I have no breakaway switch, and my battery died. Because that's what happens when that cable pulls out of here. Like if your trailer becomes disconnected, you guys probably know this. It pulls out of here, and then it makes a connection to the battery. The battery connects that, and it locks your brakes on your trailer. So if the trailer ever became disconnected from the truck, it would jam the brakes on, so it wouldn't just free roll and cause an accident. But that battery only lasts, you know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, who knows? And when you pull that pin out, you know, the battery's locking the brakes. But this wasn't showing me anything beforehand. So, I mean, the tires are still rolling, so that means the battery's dead on it. But this is going to the shop. I'm gonna see if I can get the breakaway switch. But I told the guy, so the battery box is not lighting up and everything. He said it had to be changed. He said it might just be the battery, but he might have to change the whole box, depending on, you know, if there's something wrong with the circuit board in there. And I have one brake that is not working. When we were testing it the other day, I jacked it up and spun it. All the three ones, I think it's the back one. I can't not have it for inspection. So I put the light bulb in it. I'm going to take the sides off, and I'm going to drop this off today. So this will go to that guy to get fixed, you know. And I have that transmission, excuse me, that lawnmower there. And my buddy John also, when I was over there, gave me a couple engine blocks, lawnmower engine blocks, and I have some other stuff over there for dirty aluminum. Starting to get more and more aluminum. I got to clean this up. But yet again, it's February. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Or the next day's Wednesday's Valentine's Day. And we're getting a foot of snow. So all this stuff, everything here is going to be covered in snow next time you see a video. It's ridiculous. I can't win. I mean, it is February, and I am pushing the limit. But, all right, guys. I'm going to go drop this trailer off, and I got more scrapping to do. But, yeah, this is what I'm doing today. I got to clean up a little bit. You know, move some of this stuff out so I can get the snowblower back here and snow blow all this. I got to put these cans back in the garage and everything. But still waiting on the taillights for the yellow truck here. They're supposed to be here today so I can put these lights in. The reverse lights was just the light bulbs. But I want to sweep this all out and everything so I could shovel it out and not throw all that crap on the ground. Same thing with this one. I got to get this emptied out today and get it all swept out so when I shovel the snow out of the back, I don't make a mess. Look at like freaking sealed units, man. But yeah, guys. We're rocking and rolling today. We've got a bunch of stuff to do for the storm. Get ready so I can snow blow and everything. And remember, guys, it's not a job. It's an adventure. Short steel piles building up a little bit. Got a few goodies I picked up, but this one's nice. This one got a bunch of good stuff, some aluminum wheels out of it, and a couple pieces of brass and everything. Didn't get any copper, but hey, it happens like that sometimes. But all right, guys. I'll see you in this scrap life. Goodbye.